So you're thinking of moving to Lindon, Utah. Well, in today's video, we're gonna take a look at a few different homes. We've got 5 homes on the list. We're gonna take a look at 5 neighborhoods. Like I always do, I'll show you around. We've got 5 different price points. So we'll look at some homes in that $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000 price point, and then we'll jump up to about $1.7 million. So we'll give you a good idea as far as what the homes are like at the different price points in the Lindon area. So we do currently have a median home price in Lindon of around $682,000. When we look at realtor.com and we look at the median list price, it's over $900,000. And so Lindon's always been a highly desired area. Lindon has a smaller town feel to it. There's only a population of around 12,000 people. What's also interesting about Lindon is it's the only city north of Provo in Utah County that's going to stretch from Utah Lake, as you can see that back behind me, all the way to the Wasatch Mountains to the east back there. And so whether it's the lake life that you enjoy, if you want to get out and kayak or go out and canoeing, or whether you want to hit the trails, biking or hiking, Lindon's going to offer both of it. And so great area, lots of things to do here, and we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel, and if you'd like to know everything there is to know about living in Salt Lake City, Utah, as well as the surrounding areas like Lindon, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market in Salt Lake City, Utah. Hi, my name's Steve Gilbert. I'm with eXp Realty, and my team and I, we get calls and emails every day from people just like you that are looking for help with making their move to Salt Lake City, Utah, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text. You can always schedule a Zoom call with us. The information is in the description below. So as I mentioned, we're here in Lindon today. We're gonna be out looking at some homes today to give you a good feel for what Lindon feels like, what the area looks like, what the homes are like. I mentioned earlier that you know, it's unique because it stretches from the lake to the mountain. So we're gonna show you homes on either side, on the west side and on the east side. In fact, our last home, we're going to end at the far foothills just off of the Wasatch Mountains there. So you'll want to stick around to see that home as well. And let's go ahead and head to that first house. We are at our first home here in Lindon. And so this home has a list price of $679,000. And so where we're located at is we are on the western side of Lindon. So we do have I-15, which is going to be to our west. And there's not going to be any residential housing that's going to be located on the west side of I-15. So there's a bunch of industrial, a bunch of warehouse spaces, different businesses located on the west part of I-15 in the Lindon area. So all of our residential will be east of I-15. And where we're located here, we've got I-15 to the west, and then we have State Street, which is going to be to the east. And then you can see back behind me, we've got the mountain back there. But this would be considered western Lindon. But let me show you what you're going to get for that price point of $679,000. We do have this, it's a tri-level home that's built in 1999. It sits on 0.46 of an acre, so we have a large lot. In fact, this is horse property, so if you have horses or if you want that option, you would have that ability here with this home. And now, it's not set up with stalls or anything like that. It looks like they've got some chickens, maybe a couple of goats in the backyard, and so, you know, they do have, you know, some animals here, but that option is available. But what you're getting for that price is 2,630 square feet. It's 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms as well. And so, as I mentioned, a multi-level home. They have updated the kitchen. Looks like they've got new cabinets, or they've at least painted those cabinets, got some new countertops in there. And then outside of that, it looks pretty reflective of that 1999 era. And so let me show you this neighborhood real quick, and then we'll head to the next house. We are at our second home here in Lindon, and so you may hear some construction noise going on. This is a new community being built by Ivory Homes. And so this home here, new construction, so 2023, we have a list price of $741,500. And what you're going to get for that is 3,011 square feet. This has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. This home, 2-story. It does have the 3rd car garage, and the lot size is 0.19 of an acre. So we're just shy of 1/5 of an acre there. But let me go ahead, spin around and show you what this home looks like here. So how it's laid out with those 3 bedrooms, those bedrooms are all located on that 2nd story. There's no bedrooms located on that main level, and then downstairs it's unfinished. So there's 1,133 square feet in the basement. They do have the taller ceilings down there, so you'll have 9-foot ceilings down there. So whenever you finish that off, you'll have that extra height. It's always nice, and the basement just makes it feel that much more open and roomy down there. So they do have some nice upgrades in this home with some nice baseboard crown molding, really nice kitchen that shows really well. But one thing about this home is we are still located on the west side of Lindon. In fact, we're located on the north end right next to Pleasant Grove. And if you watch my Pleasant Grove video, I talked about how it's pie-shaped or triangular shaped, how it comes down to that point by I-15. We're pretty close to that, which means you'll have the R&R barbecue restaurant. You'll have the Village Bakery. You'll have Jersey Mike's. You'll have a few different places to eat there. Plus, we are located pretty close to the Walmart. And so one thing that you'll know about the Lindon area is we don't have a whole lot of shopping here. And so the Walmart is going to be one of your main places. You do have like the Smith's grocery store that's available. There are places to eat along State Street, but your major shopping, you are headed in to American Fork, or you're headed down into the Orem area. But this neighborhood right here, at least there's a handful of places to grab some food, and you've got the Walmart right up the street. So let me show you what this new neighborhood looks like, and then we'll head to the next house. Okay guys, we are located here on the north end of Lindon. You can see the sign back behind me, welcome to Lindon. And so let me show you the next home on our list. We are coming further east into the Lindon area, working our way closer to the mountains. And so this is an older home. It is built in 1965. It's going to sit on a larger lot, so 0.52 of an acre. If you enjoy the larger lots, if you like a little bit more space between you and your neighbor, homes like this, especially in this time frame, where we just, typically saw more space between our neighbors. And so if you like that, you can find homes like that in the Lindon area. There's going to be several homes on our list today that have these larger. The smallest lot that we looked at is going to be that new home built by Ivory Homes that we just actually came from. But let me talk a little bit about this home real quick. So $844,000 is the list price for this home. Originally, they started at $950,000, so they've come down a little over $100,000. They've actually come down $105,000, and we are seeing that in today's market. Just with interest rates and with the market slowing, if someone needs to get that home sold, then they're going to have to lower that price. And so, it's definitely not surprising. It looks like this home was fully remodeled, and so even though it's built in 1965, they brought it up to today's modern standards, and it looks really nice. It's got a modern theme. They've got those modern railings throughout, the modern kitchen. This home actually has 2 kitchens in it, so it's got a nice kitchen upstairs, a second kitchen downstairs. In the basement, it's got a separate entrance as well. So a mother-in-law setup in this home. It's always nice to have those if you have a need for it, I guess. But the specs on this home are going to be 3,776 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. As I mentioned, a 0.52 of an acre. So let me spin around. I had to walk down the street because I wanted to show you that sign, welcome to Lindon. But here's the home back behind me. You can see from the outside, they've remodeled the outside. The house inside is remodeled top to bottom. And so they've done a really good job. So if you like, these established areas with these larger lots, but fully renovated and, today's modern feel, you can find a home like it just behind us here. So you spin around back behind me, you do have views of the mountains off to the east out of your front windows. Home like this, so obviously not only do you have just a 2-car garage, but you've got that large RV parking, which will go on the side of the house and give you access to that large property back behind your house there. So let me show you this neighborhood, and then we'll head to the next house. The next home on our list here in Lindon, we have a list price of $915,000. And so what you're going to get for that, this home is 4,627 square feet. It's 8 bedrooms, so we've got a lot of bedrooms in this home. And then there's 4 bathrooms and a half bath as well. So there's a 3rd car garage on this home. the year built 2000, and we sit on another large lot. It's a 0.47 of an acre. With that larger lot, there's a basketball court. It's a half-court basketball court. There's a drinking fountain, a playground. Sounds like they've done a great job with the backyard. A great place just to go out and enjoy, especially the summertime like today. So third car garage on this home as well. And so one thing about this home, well, let me explain how it's laid out. Because I mentioned 8 bedrooms, that's a lot of bedrooms. So we do have 4 bedrooms on that second story. There's going to be 3 full baths up there as well. That's where the master's going to be. Although there is it's listed as a bedroom on that main level, there's only a half bathroom. So you know, it's hard to say exactly if that's a true bedroom or if they're utilizing it as a bedroom. It maybe could be an office, who knows. And then the basement's fully finished as well. We've got 3 bedrooms down there, a full bathroom downstairs in the basement. And so where we're located here, we do have the Murdoch Canal Trail that runs just directly outside of this neighborhood. So it's easy to walk. You can bike that. That's one of the most popular trails in Utah County. It goes from Lehigh all the way down to Provo Canyon. So if you enjoy getting outside, you'll always find people on that trail. Even in the winter time when it's cold outside, you'll always find people walking that. It's a nice paved trail that takes you through the northern part of Utah County. And so let me show you this neighborhood real quick, and then we'll head to the next house. We are at our 5th and final home here on our tour of homes in the Lindon area. And so back here, that's where we started, down there at the Lindon Boat Marina. So on the far west side of Lindon, we have now come all the way over to the far east side. There's our foothills right here. And so this home here, we have a list price of $1,750,000. That's going to get you 5,443 square feet. 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 2 half bathrooms as well. This home was built in 2015. The lot size is 0.37 of an acre, so it is larger than 1/3 of an acre. And so this home also is fully finished. And so how those bedrooms are laid out is we've got 2 bedrooms on that second story. We've got 1 bedroom, which is going to be our master on that main level, and then there's 1 bedroom in the basement. And so that's how it's going to be laid out. You know, a home like this, not only are we still close to that Murdoch Canal, so if you enjoy that paved trail system, then that's going to be just right down here, just down this hill for you. But also in the backyard, let me spin back around here, because not only do you have great mountain views, but if you enjoy getting out on those dirt trails, you've got the Bonneville Shoreline Trail. This is a large trail system. It's currently about 100 miles long, and what it is it's actually designed to follow where the Bonneville Lake used to be, that shoreline on the foothills of the mountain back behind us. Eventually, their plan is for that to be around 280 miles. It'll stretch from the southern part of Idaho and go all the way down to the city of Nephi, which you're going to go down through Utah County. So that's going to be a long trail system that you can hike and get out and ride your bike on. And so that's right here in your backyard. You can literally walk up the mountain, hit that trail system. And so if you enjoy doing that, easy access to that. And so that is going to wrap up our tour of looking at homes today in the Lindon area. I mentioned early on that there's not always a lot of inventory. In fact, when I did the map tour for the Lindon area, there were a lot less homes than this available. Had to wait for a few more homes to become available on the market so that I could actually do this tour. Just a great area, highly desired area. As I mentioned, you know, just great views. If you're up here on the foothills of Utah Lake and the valley below. And so if you're thinking about making a move to Salt Lake City, Utah, or to any of the surrounding areas like Lindon, then, you know, whether it's in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text. You can always schedule a Zoom call with us. The information, it'll be in the description below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Salt Lake City, Utah. And until then, I hope to see you around town.